Hi. I'm on the road that has the most amount of traffic lights that you've ever seen in your life. So I drive 2 feet and then I stop again. And then I drive 2 feet and I stop again. But it's either that or go around the world to get to the other side of it. And anyway, it doesn't matter. Hello, happy Wednesday. I am out running errands today. I had to go get an x-ray on my back, and that's done. And then I went to Macy's to take back these exercise shirts that I bought. Now let me tell you something. This needs a lot more exercise before I can wear those shirts, because I prefer to wear nice and baggy shirts because nobody wants to see all this. I feel like if you wear a looser fitting shirt, you don't look, well, you know what I'm saying. I don't think I need to describe that any further, but moving on from that, can I just tell you that if ever there was a time that I wanted to kill the cat, it was this morning, okay? Now, I woke up at 4 for no apparent reason. So I got up and went and got me something to drink and went to potty, you know, like you do. If you wake up, you're like, well, I might as well. So when I went in the kitchen, here she comes. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give her some of her food so that she'll shut up, okay? So maybe I'll get to sleep in a little bit. Gosh, I thought that car was about to hit that other car. Did y'all see the shock and horror on my face? I go ahead and give her some food. Yes, well, I was sleeping good at 6:30. I mean, I was in that REM sleep where I was having a dream. Don't ask me what I was having a dream about. All I remember is how stupid the dream was. But it was one of those dreams that every time I went back to sleep, I was back in the dream. I don't know why I wanted to go back to the dream, because, like I said, it didn't make any sense. But still, but she kept hollering. And every time I get to sleep, she would holler again, because she wanted me to get up and feed her breakfast at 6:30. And I was wanting to sleep. And I kept yelling, shut up. And I finally put my earplug in and went back to sleep. And then when I got up, I was even more tired than I would have been had I just got up. Why is it that way? You sleep longer and you're more tired. Or at least that's the way it is for me. And then, okay, moving on, I go up to get my x-ray. And then I go to Macy's to take those shirts back. I get in the car, and all of this eyeshadow that I have on was all up under here. I was looking like I had been punched in the eyeballs. And I need to give these eyeshadows to the girls to play with, because every time I wear them, and it doesn't matter if I wear a primer, an eye primer or not, they all end up under my eyes and make me look like I have purple eyes. Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna give them to them, because they like eyeshadow all over their face. I don't. Anywho, now I'm at Petco, because Penny needs her little treats. This person cannot drive worth a toot. Honey, the amount of times it took her to get into that parking place, and there's nobody else around. And she's still crooked as all get out. Oh, I gotta go in PetSmart. All right, I got Penny's treats, and now I have been to Chick-fil-A because I need ice, okay? Naomi came over the other day, and they like to fix them a drink. You know, like a bourbon and Coke. I'm just kidding. They like the hint water. And I have discovered that the peach is really good 2. Now, I bought the pineapple, and I didn't think the pineapple had any flavor. I was like, eh. But the peach, I thought the peach was good. So, put the peach hint water in the cup with the ice, and then top it off with the tea, and it's like peach tea. Oh, it's divine. Well, anyway, she's pouring hers in her cup with her ice, and then she goes to pour some in my cup, and she goes, wait a minute, why do you have good ice? What do you mean by good ice? I said, oh, I went to Chick-fil-A today, which wasn't a lie. It was not a lie. I did go, and I did take the ice that was in my cup with my tea, and I put it in my other cup. So it wasn't a lie, but I didn't tell her there was a bag in the freezer, because I was like, look, that's my ice. I give y'all all kinds of stuff, but you can't have my ice, okay? So she just got her regular ice. And then yesterday when she came over and fixed their drinks, she didn't put any ice because she said, we don't need ice because the drinks are cold. And I was like, well, good, because I don't want you to have my crushed ice, okay? Because it's my ice. So as I was backing in the driveway yesterday, coming home from work, they're following me up the driveway. And I was like, what do y'all do, stand at the door? So I opened the door and I said, go home. I don't want to see you until 7 o'clock tonight. Because I just got off work and I need time to rest and change clothes and do all the things. Walk Penny and talk to my people and eat dinner. Go home. I'll see you at 7. Well, then I went to walk Penny and I take her over to the church where I stole the log out of the woods. And because it's cooler, you know. And then as I'm coming home with her, backing up the driveway, here they come again. And I opened my door and I said, go home. And they were smiling and I was laughing, but I was like, go home. It's still not time. 7 o'clock. I don't want to see your cute little faces until 7 o'clock because Miss Tracy needs her time, okay? I have things that I have to do, like cook dinner, eat dinner, talk to people on the phone, 7 o'clock. And she goes, yeah, but we were going to cook the asparagus. And I said, no, we're not. You are going to cook the asparagus tonight when you get here at 7 o'clock. We're going to wrap the asparagus with bacon, and then you are going to cook it, okay? And she was like, oh, okay. So they leave. Well, then they come back. It wasn't 7 o'clock yet. And I had the door closed, but I could see them peeking in. And I kept going, go home. I was on the phone with Kim. And I was laughing with Kim, and I was like, I'm not opening the door. Go home. That's all I kept saying, go home. Well, when they came over at 7, she brought me a card. And in the card, it was apologizing for coming over so many times. And the third time she came was just to give me the card. But in the card, which was just a piece of paper with a note written on it, wasn't actually a card, but in the card, she had taped a $1 bill. I said, I don't want your money, honey. I don't need your $1 bill. I just need you to respect my time, okay? Because I need to chill out after work, okay? And y'all are not my cheerins that I just have to put up with you when I get home from work. I have that choice, you know. I'm kind of like a grandmother. I have that choice. So go home. Anyway, so when they got there, Naomi and I took to the kitchen, and Phoenix stayed in the living room playing on the iPad, and I taught Naomi how to wrap bacon around the asparagus, and then we put it in the the air fryer, and cooked it for a very long time until the bacon was good and crispy. And I would just like to say that Miss Phoenix, who is very picky and will only eat chicken nuggets, ate asparagus with bacon. Yes, she did. She ate 2 bites. And then she said, Miss Tracy, I don't really like this. Can I just eat the bacon? I said, you can. I said, you know what? I'm very proud of you for trying it. Very proud of you. And she was like, okay. I mean, she didn't gag. She didn't spit it out because that's her thing. She gags and spits stuff out if she doesn't like it. And she didn't do any of that. So I texted her mom and I said, you're not going to believe this, but Phoenix tried asparagus wrapped in bacon. And she wrote back, what? With all these T's and exclamations and question marks. And I said, yeah. And she didn't gag and spit it out. She actually ate it, chewed it, swallowed it. She was like, I can't believe it. She said, Naomi just told me about it. She said, I can't believe it because they can't get her to eat vegetables. I said, well, she tried it, and I told her how proud I was of her for trying it. And she said, oh yeah, that's huge. And I was like, well, cool. I feel good about life. I did buy low sodium bacon, which was really good. I mean, I'm still puffy today. I'm still puffy because I think it had a little more sodium than I needed, but it was good, just a low sodium. But Amy, who's Amy? Naomi, that's kind of like Amy. Naomi and I stood in the kitchen and ate the rest of the asparagus wrapped in bacon. And I also cooked some just bacon, and Phoenix ate the bacon. So, I mean, I'd say it was a success. And then I made them some more in the air fryer, and they ate that. So, all in all, it was a nice evening. Yeah, we had a good time. A good time was had by all, but I told them, tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Don't come before 7 o'clock. And then I usually make them leave at 8:30. I'm like, it's time to go. And they're good. They usually go when I tell them to go. So, it might be earlier tonight because, I got to go to the office tomorrow. And to me, that's a whole, mental preparedness thing when I have to go to the office compared to when I have to work from home. I don't know. It could just be me, but anyway. Well, I guess that's going to be it for this video. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries. Toodles, my noodles, and stay silly, my friends. Goodbye.